This is Eureka Math, Module 2, Lesson 18, and our objective is to use basic facts to approximate quotients with two-digit divisors. Okay, this is very, very similar to Lesson 17, which we just did. By basic facts, again, they mean your math facts. So you're looking for math facts, things that you've been working on your math facts, okay? An approximate quotient means an estimation, right? It's an estimate, and quotient, of course, is the answer to a division problem. And two-digit divisors means that all of our numbers are going to be two digits, and divisors are the things that are being divided, right? So let's go to Lesson 18. Write your name on your paper. And this is very, very similar to yesterday. The numbers are just a little bit bigger. So estimate the quotients for the following problems. The first one is done for you. Okay, so estimate the quotients means estimate the answer. Quotient means answer, right? And in order to do that, we're going to look for numbers that are easy to divide by. So I'm going to go ahead and take this 28 and I'm going to round it up to 30. And this 2,659, well, I know 3 will go into 27 nicely. So I'm just going to go ahead and round that up to 270. And then I can divide, take a 0 here, take a 0 here. 3 goes into 27 9 times. Bring down that 0. Okay, so pretty easy. Let's see. Go ahead and round that down to 30 and round this to 9,000. Okay, and I'm going to take the 0 from here and the 0 from here. 3 goes into 9 3 times with 2 zeros left over. Round down to 50. And this I can round up to 1,500 and take this from here and this from here. 5 goes into 15 3 times, bring down to 0. Let's see, 26, let's see, I want to go down to 60 here. And 6 can go into 2,400. It could go into, yeah, let's just do that, 2,400. We're going to round down, and our answer would be take the 0 from here, take the 0 from here. 6 goes into 24 4 times, and bring that extra 0 down. Okay. This one's 70, and this one I'm going to round up to, or down to, let's see, 7. I could go up to 240, or I could go down to 2,400, or I could go down to 2,100. What would be my best option here? Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so then I'm going to take this 0 here and this 0 here. 7 goes into 21 3 times. Bring down that 0. How are we doing with our math facts? Are you studying them? How do you feel? Okay, let's see. If I round this down to 70, I can keep this at 4,900. And 7 goes into 49, right? So I'm going to take that 0 and this 0. 7 goes into 49 7 times and bring down the leftover 0. 70. And let's see, I could go all the way down to 8,000 divided by 80. Or I could go 8,800 divided by 80. Let's do that. That's a nice divisor. Okay, I'm going to take that 0 and this 0, and 8 goes into 88 11 times and bring down the 0. This one, they've given us the same number on that side, but now they've given us 89. I feel like they want us to roll up to 90, right? And we could do this. We could go all the way up to 9,000. That would work. Take that from there and that from there. 9 goes into 9 one time. There's 100. That's pretty similar. Okay, 68, I'm going to go 70. 7 goes into, let's see, 7, 14, 28. Wait a minute. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Let's go down to 35. And cut this 0 and this 0. 7 goes into 35 5 times. Bring down the extra 0. And here's 80. Okay, let's see. 8, 16, 24, 32, 56. 7 times 8 would be 56. That's a big stretch though. 6 times 8 would be 4,800. It's a little low. Well, let's just go up. Okay, and take that 0 and that 0. 8 goes into 56 7 times. Bring down the extra 0. And here we go. Let's just go ahead and round all the way up to 100 and round that to 5,000. Then I can take this 0 and that 0 and this 0 and this 0, and my answer is 50. And I can do the same here. And I'll just round that up to 5,400. And my answer is 54, right? 0, 0, 0, 0. 54 divided by 1 is 54. And next one, let's see. 9 goes into 63, or 72. 8 goes into, let me see. Let's go up to 9. And then this is a stretch, but let's just roll it all the way up to 7,200. And then we can take that and that. 7 would go into, 9 would go into 72 8 times. Okay, and if I take that up to 20, this can just stay at 2,800. Take this one and this one. 2 goes into 28 14 times. Bring down the 0. This is not difficult. This is about judgment and knowing math facts, and we're finding estimates, so we already know that these are not exact answers. Okay? So, number 2, a swimming pool requires 672 square feet of floor space. The length of the pool is 32. Estimate the width of the pool. Okay, length times width equals area. Okay, when they say floor space, they mean area. So if we know that that's 672, and we know that the length is 32, what we're trying to find is the width, right? I wrote those backwards, don't get confused. It's not really backwards, you could move them around as much as you want. Okay, so in order to find that, I'm going to divide both sides by 32. So this equals 672 divided by 32 equals the width. All right, so I'm going to estimate 700. No, I'm not. I'm going to estimate 660 divided by 30 equals, right, take this 0 and this 0, 3 goes into 66 22 times. 22 feet. That's my estimate. Okay. Number 3, Janice bought 28 apps for her phone that altogether use 1,348 megabytes of space. If each app used the same amount of space, about how many megabytes of memory did each app use? Show how you estimated. So we're going to divide to find out how much space each app used. But we're estimating. So let's see. 3, I could roll that up to 330. Sorry. 3 into, let's say, 1,500. And that would equal, 3 goes into 15, 5, 50. So 50 megabytes. B, if half of the apps were free, okay, if half of the apps were free and the other half were $1.99 each, about how much did she spend? So half of the apps, so we're going to divide that in half right away. And I can just do that in my head, that's 14. Okay, now 14 times $1.99, but I'm estimating, so I'm going to go 14 times $2, which equals $28. Okay, it's an estimate. Number 4, a quart of paint covers 85 square feet. About how many quarts would you need to cover a fence with an area of 3,817 square feet? So 3,817 feet squared. And we know that one bottle of paint can cover 85, so we're going to divide by 85 feet squared. And it says about how many, that means estimate. So let's see. 9 into, let's say 3,600 divided by 90 equals, take this one here and this one here. 9 goes into 36 4 times with the extra 0. Feet. I'm sorry, not feet. Quarts, right? Quarts of paint. About. Number 5, Peggy has saved $9,215. If she is paid $45 an hour, about how many hours did she work? Okay, we're going to use an estimate. And let's see. Is that what I want to do? 5 doesn't go into 9 very easily, does it? It's not pretty anyway. 5 could go into 90, but let's stick with what we've got here. Let's just go up. No, let's go down. Okay, equals, take this 0 and this 0, and 5 goes into 900 or 90. See that 90? 45 times. Sorry, not 45 times. 18 times. And then add the extra 0. Is that right? Let's just double check that. It's getting late. Okay, which is 4, 5 is 9, yes. Okay, 18 times. So if you were unsure how many times 5 goes into 90, think about it like this. Tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And each of those is worth, well, we could say 100 if you wanted. 100, right? And then we divide each of those hundreds by 5, right? Because I took out this 0 and I took out this 0. So I split this 900 into 100s. And then 100 divided by 5 is 20. So 20 times plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 equals 180. Okay, if you wanted to use your discs to do that. Okay. Or if you wanted to divide with long division, you could do that too. Right? We've got a couple different ways. So if you are looking at that and thinking to yourself, 5 doesn't go into 9. 5 does go into 90 and 5 does go into 900. So we just have to figure out how, right? Oops. 5 goes into 9 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Bring down the 4, bring down the 0. 5 goes into 40 8 times. 8 times 5 is 40. 0. 5 goes into 0 0 times. Okay? All right. So we talked about, today in class, we talked about different ways you can do division. So we used, just now I used discs right here. I deleted zeros here, and I did long division here, okay? And if you had wanted to, we could also have done, well, no, that's fine, just like that. Okay, have a great day, and I think we're going to get into some more harder division in the next lesson.